I went to high school very briefly in Ormoncto. My mom worked at Schulten's before Donnie did, and probably known him for like 20 years. We weren't best friends, you know, like we weren't super tight or anything, but like we were friends, and we were the kind of friends that could like go 5 years without chatting and like pick right back up where we left off.
Yeah, by the churn of the musicians here, he's pretty well known in the music community.
Oh yeah.
He got me in touch with. He got me in touch with Kirk Stevens and Ray Provost and Cody Lads and those guys. I never knew if it was Donnie or Harold that punched me in the mouth, but I needed it because I was drunk. And they fired me into the back of a taxi and got me home. So like those guys were the kind of friends that you keep around for life, you know?
Tick-tock, the hour has struck. Blindsides you like a pickup truck. Dead on breath, this addiction is fed. Smile is mine, what the hourglass said. Never on time, 9 to 5. March to the beat of your own moonshine. Death, breath, rattlesnake breath. Born in the light of the unborn dead. Come on. On the wildest beast, life don't stop when you're climbing on up. Daylight, soul in the night to the lowest damn bidder who was high as a kite. Make time while the clock is on 5. Take this life and you may by daylight, by daylight. You get one shot in this mist of light. Just don't give up. Make something of this life. It's all gone. Let's quick see how the last things.
Thank you, Fredericton, for giving us a chance to come here and play. And they were right. Donnie had a lot of friends, and it's good to see a bunch of them here tonight. So everybody applaud the next band up. And thank you very much.
I remember the first time I saw Donnie was in, he was playing in a band in Oxford Square. It was a metal band, and I was really into biking, and I was just having a bike by. And I saw this long-haired, suspender-wearing, tattooed freak on stage with a bass whipping his hair around, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I knew a couple of the guys in the band, so I knew kind of, I was aware of who it was kind of thing, but this guy just on stage, he had the stage presence that I don't think too many people in the scene or around here can match. I mean, the dude was just, he had the look, and he had the just even the attitude, and I mean, I don't say that in a bad way, he had the attitude of just like, just a super guy to talk to, and you know, no ego or attitude at all, but yet he looked so menacing on stage, and he pulled that off. He wore that hat so well, each hat kind of thing. So that's one thing that I kind of always admired about him.
Similarly, I knew Donnie basically through other guys that had played in bands with him. You know, and that he was pretty well known. He'd come out to our shows, and I talked to him several times. And, you know, I remember one night at the Capitol. It was like December. It might have been one of those Christmas cover shows. You know, some snowy night in December, and we were there just kind of hanging out, and Donnie was there. He said, "Hey man, can I buy you a beer?" And I was like, sorry dude, I was already drinking one, I gotta drive home." "No worries man, I'll drive you home." I think he lived in Ormuckto, and I live out in McLeod Hill, outside the city, and he was like, "No worries man, I'm driving you home." So, buys me, I think he bought me 2 or 3.
He was probably already shithoused at the time.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Bought me another 2 or 3 drinks and drove me home. We almost hit a deer on the way home. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, that was this kind of guy, super nice too. Like, he bought me beer and drove me home. You know, went way out of his way so that, you know, to make sure everyone was having a good time. That's just the dude he was.
Let me fucking hear you, man. Come on! What do you believe? What comes from you won't crack the mortar, the brick, and the wall. You cry your hangman's game when bringing out the shame, when reaching out, you reaching for it all. The traction makes you fail. Traction, not a mail, repeating the end you will call. Hold your head high, reveal the secret that you bring to the show. Judging how, hold your head low, the secret's in your eye. In the town.
Thank you very much, man.
I always remember looking at Donnie when he was playing on stage. I look at all comparing to everybody else. It's like that dude's a fucking rock star. Just as present on stage. Yeah. We played for what, 6 years together? 6, 7 years. That's all.
Yeah, we were looking for a bass player. We saw Donnie play. In Wake by Sunday, we said, we're going to steal him. So we did. And he joined Organized Crime for, 14, 15 months. Original band, mostly original band. And had a ton of fun and played a whole bunch of shows. Like, I don't know, dozens.
Cool.
And cool guy.
Anyone else want to throw in?
Well, he was more of an acquaintance for me, but I mean, we knew each other because of the tight-knit music scene in Fredericton. And we play at Dolan's on a regular basis in Mount Mary, and he would stick out because you'd have all these young kids and little girls, and I could see him right away because the hair and the tattoos, and it's almost like he didn't belong there. But he came to our shows faithfully, and he was great.
Saw him dancing there by the record machine. Must have been about 17. Beat was going strong. He made my favorite song, and I could tell it wouldn't be long. It was with me, yeah, me. I could tell it wouldn't be long, yeah, 'cause he was with me. With me, I said, sing it. I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Come and take a time and dance with me. I smiled so I got up and asked for his name. That don't matter, he said, 'cause it's all the same. He said, can I take you home where we can be alone? Next we're moving on, 'cause of me, yeah, me. Next we're moving on, here's with me. Singing, I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Come and take your time and dance with me. Say, can I take you home where we can be alone? Next we're moving on, it's with me, yeah, me. We'll be moving on and singing that same old song, yeah. Come on! I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Come and take your time and dance with me. Rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Come and take your time and dance with me. I love. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Come and take your time and dance with me. I love. Dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Come and take your time and dance with me. Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go. A buddy or a boy, make a big noise playing in the street. Gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, your big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing we will rock you. We will rock you. A buddy or a young man, hard man, waiting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, your big disgrace, you're waving that banner all over the place. We will rock you. We will rock you. That's what we're gonna do, yeah. We will rock you. We will. Anywhere the wind blows. Thank you.
Go way back to Donnie. Tried out for a band in our band to play in our band as a bass player one time, and we get out and played a show at Dolan's, and it was me and Ray that played in the band with him, and we really enjoyed the guy. Super nice guy, great vocals, great stage presence. Like what a bass player and what a great guy. Can't say enough about him.
I didn't know, but I'm here to support. As a fellow bass player.
Yeah, Donnie and I, we went way back, probably, same as Kirk, they were playing in bands and stuff.
16 years ago. Probably.
Yeah, all of that, and Donnie came out to the house and we jammed out in my studio, and my young fella, Chad, and Donnie grew up just playing, just jamming away, and a lot of great memories. Sure I'm gonna miss a fella, but a lot of great people here, and for a good cause. Boys, it's gonna be a long day, I'll tell you that. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And as I was saying, inside, I didn't know him, I never met the guy, but I met his friends. And his friends are here because they love the guy. He must have been a very nice person, and I'm sad that I missed him, knowing him or playing with him. But I'm here because these guys wanted to do this benefit. This is our second benefit that we did. We did another one, he was associated with some bikers, and we did a benefit for them like about a month ago. So that's when I first got introduced to how nice of a person he was.
I met Donnie about 5 or 6 years ago. We were opening for a band that he was playing in called Organized Crime. And then after that, we ended up playing in a punk band together after that very briefly, and jammed a bunch of times, and gonna miss the guy for sure.
Okay. Your reflection in the rain, the sun burns your eyes again. Hope you drive yourself insane, make the future feminine. Your reflection in the rain, the sun burns your eyes again. Hope you drive yourself insane, make the future feminine. Got your feminine touch, I'm just a friend that you can suck. I know you're rough and easy, I know you heard I'm sleazy. Your reflection in the rain, the sun burns your eyes again. Hope you drive yourself insane, make the future feminine. Your reflection in the rain, the sun burns your eyes again. Hope you drive yourself insane, make the yourself insane, make the future feminine.
I played with Donnie for probably 6 to 8 months. Jammed in between. I was in a band called Osmosis, and it was. And no, he played in.
Have you been here for a while?
I can't remember who was playing at that time. I wasn't awake because you guys weren't together yet. But I jammed with Donnie in between Week by Sunday, Osmosis. Yeah. He played in Peyton's. No, never. Oh, did he play in Peyton's? Yeah. Okay, so he played in Peyton's Addiction. So I've known Donnie for years on and off. Music, he's a really nice guy. Yeah. Genuine. like I stated in the paper a few weeks ago, he was a shining star for the band because he intensified the rest of us. And speaking for myself, for me, that connection that him and I had, playing together, was like nothing I've ever had in my life with anybody I ever played with. Because he was just the energy, and he had that aura of energy playing, and I loved him. Just fucking absolutely loved him.
It's kind of hard not to play better around him when he's infectious, with the attitude. Like he's always great to play with. And he's always always right and bringing everybody up. Like he does. He ups your game.
Really upset. Donnie and myself never played in this band together. I played with Matt in the back in the punk band, and just his attitude, just the way that he solidifies, and he'll find himself in all, he would find himself in all the missing pieces in that band.
I think the best time that I met Donnie was, again, what year is it now? I've known him a long time. We always stayed in contact. Even he was with the Wake by Sunday, or if he's doing something else with another act, he was always called me on the phone, and I always quoted. I still quote to this very day. He always plugged me on the phone just randomly and said, "Get in the car, fucker, I'm outside." And never was announced. I expect a phone call from him, but he's outside. So it doesn't matter if you're in your pajamas or not. Just show something about his character that he's always there for you. And for myself personally, I just speak for myself, not the rest of everybody else, but just kind of shows what kind of guy he was. He's always there for you. He's always showing up.
He should be fucking right fucking here. Let's do this.
I met Donnie through auto body. I mean, I work in auto body. I'm a painter. And first love Harley Davidson. Like every time we get together, we talk about Harleys and paint. That's pretty much the two things that we talked about. And unfortunately, you know, we talked about jamming and stuff. And I never had the privilege to play with Donnie. But I felt like I played with him tonight. So yeah, so it was a good time.
And well, I grew up playing with Donnie when we were teenagers. There was a bunch of guys there that there was nothing ever serious, any serious bands or anything, but we just jammed in my garage, French basement. So we were all together, hanging out, partying, and playing music back then. And yeah, Donnie was a great guy, and that's the guy, except for that. So a lot of good times.
Man, I've known Donnie since he's probably been like this high. Known him over 26 years. He was 16, 17. We used to sneak into our shows. We used to get him into our back then the band was called Dream Kick. We used to get him into the shows all the time, and he used to be one of the 4 guys that used to headbang in front of the show. And Kenny's playing air guitar. And you know, like I said up here, we thought we were rock stars at that time. We just thought we had the world by the balls, I guess. You know, just goes through. The life's too short. You know. And Donnie watched my kids. He looked after stuff like that. It's unbelievable. And he was a little brother to me for sure. You know, this one was really sad. This one really hurt me big time. Like, you know, all the people, like, this is one of my guys that I consider a real close friend. You know, I haven't lost a lot of close people in my life. This was a big hit for me. So.
We got some colors on the streets, red, white, and blue. There's people shuffling in the feet. There's people sleeping in their shoes. Well, there's a war that's dying on the road ahead. A lot of people saying we'd be better off dead. I don't feel like Satan to them. Gotta get out any way I can. fight for some homeless man. We got a kinder, gentler machine gun hand. We got department stores down in paper. We got styrofoam box, ozone layer. We got people afraid to try to keep them alive. Fuel to burn and bikes to ride. We keep on rocking in the free world. We keep on rocking in the free world. We keep on rocking in the free world. Gotta keep on riding in the free world.
I met Donnie when he was just a young fellow. He was about 12 or 13 years old, and he just started getting into music and playing. And for a young fellow, when I first met him, I thought he was a great guy, great kid. He grew up to be a great man. And we kind of bumped into each other over the years. We never hung out a whole lot. He was playing in other bands, so you kind of don't have a lot of time to hang out. But yeah, no, Donnie's a great fellow.
Cool. Donnie actually played his first club gig, opened up for us over at the Attic.
Oh, yes, that's right.
There somewhere.
He's out with us. I forgot about that. Getting old, memories get.
Yeah, that was back in like '92 or
I knew Donnie back from the early days of Dreamkick. When we first started, we did some all-ages shows first. And Donnie was just a kid in the audience with Sean Callahan. They're up there banging their heads like crazy. And I don't want to toot Peter Gillies' horn, but I think he was probably a big inspiration for Donnie. Yeah, Donnie's just a great guy. Like Sean Callahan says, do anything for anybody. Great musician. And yeah, he's a
Cool. Anybody just jump in, man.
My father actually worked with Donnie for a little bit at a body shop out in Gary, and I met him through probably about, I'd say almost 10 years ago when I met him, and yeah, just on and off talked to him, knew that he was in the music scene and everything, and never actually got a chance to see him play, which is kind of a bummer, but thought that I'd come up with a tribute anyways.
We asked Donnie if he would actually play before we got Jake. So like Donnie's hand had already been messed up by that point, so he couldn't.
Yeah, a lot of bands I think were
a lot of guys
trying to do the same thing.
Great musician.
Yeah, when I first moved to town, I was playing in a band, and Donnie was in Awake by Sunday then. That's when I first met him, and he was one of those guys you were good friends with right off the bat.
darkness closed on my paradise, blackness on my blinded eyes. No, I think I'll never ever, ever be the same. Break my soul till I was paralyzed. Now I finally realize all I really want is to fade away. It's 4 a.m. and here I am. I don't think that I feel out in the cold. Alone I am told. Leave me alone. Christless bastards, don't you realize this pain that I don't finalize? There's nothing I can equal to this living, bleeding pain. To help me now would be to finalize, would be downright to circumcise. You rape my mind in every single flickering way. It's 4 a.m. being raped again. I just can't keep this head at bay. Out in the cold. Alone I am told. Inside my head, yeah. Maybe I'm dead. Maybe I'm dead. Maybe I'm dead. Maybe I'm dead.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Ray. Number 8, applause for Ray.
It's a musical community around here, and we all knew Donnie from that. You know, we always stayed in touch, and we had them open up for us a few times. When we played certain shows, we get them to open up for us. That's how I kind of got to meet Donnie.
I mean, we kind of shared the stage for 6 years.
Yes.
Played here hours at a time. So we're more family than just acquaintances.
Yeah, we were always quite tight, yeah.
Teenagers. He was a teenager, I was an adult, and we talked about, you know, playing music together, riding Harleys together, and we got to the point where you got your Harley before me, you dirty dog. But we played in a couple bands, nothing, we weren't playing, we just jammed and we wrote a little bit. and stuff. That was kind of the plan, but you know, we were gonna ride Harleys together. That never turned out. But you know what? When I get my Harley, I'm gonna put his name on the side of my bike. So nice. That's what it's all about. My brother from another mother.
Anyone else want to throw in? Just
Andy! We were talking about Donnie in an earlier interview, something I didn't get a chance to mention that when I mentioned I met Donnie when he was quite young. I'd never talked to Donnie where he wasn't smiling or laughing or joking. He just always seemed to be happy, in a good mood. I've never seen a guy nasty or anything. Great musician, great singer. Just he's always smiling and happy.
That was my impression. I met Donnie through Doug and these guys, and we jammed with them a couple times. Alter Ego, we were going to have him in there. I think we did about a couple of jams. It didn't work out in terms of you got to drive far and stuff like that. But first thing I noticed, tons of talent, great voice, guy can sing, good harmonies, excellent guy, nothing bad to say. Always a positive to him. Personally, I never knew.
Little louder.
No,
little louder, little louder.
I understand. I played these parts many years back in the 80s, actually from this area. But, you know, maybe I did run, come across the path, I don't know, but yeah, there's tragedy and...
Donnie's a fair bit younger than us.
He's a great bass player.
Big sound. And great fucking hair. You can shave it off, and 3 weeks later be like down to here.
Oh yeah.
Man can grow a goatee, hair, anything you wanted.
2 days, matter of 2 days.
Matter of 2 days.
Trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. My father was a gambler down in Georgia. He wound up on the wrong end of a gun. And I was born in the backseat of a Greyhound bus, rolling down Highway 41. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. I'm on my way to New Orleans this morning, leaving out of Nashville, Tennessee. They're always having a good time down on the bayou, Lord. Those Delta women think the world of me. Lord, I was born a rambling man, trying to make a living and doing the best I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. Oh, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Thank you very much.